Hello, Patreon backers. This is by popular demand, the latest Scott's Shelf, and this time we are looking at Refuge, Terror from the Deep. So this was a game that was kickstarted and got it a while ago, maybe last summer. And you'll notice, obviously, they got enough money to get that nice, spiffy UV treatment on the cover. And the Kickstarter also came with a deck of cards that are character ability cards. Not quite sure what that means yet. I haven't played the game. Actually, I did play the game at a convention back in 2019, but it's been a while since I've played it. But the deck, I guess, is some sort of special abilities. This is not easy to do one-handed. Oops. All right. Oh, so much for that. Anyway, so there's some information about the characters, I guess, ranges that they can attack. I'll open that maybe another time. And then it came with this little art book, which has character designs and story stuff. I mean, you know, it's cute. I don't really care too much about that, but I guess as a Kickstarter exclusive, it's not a bad way to go. There's some nice art created for the game, I guess, for the rulebooks. And then the game itself comes with a competitive dive manual for competitive gameplay. It's a nice manual. Everything is very clearly laid out. They did a good job with it, I think. It's a pretty simple game, actually. Kind of a weird, almost like a chess variant in a way. And then there's a cooperative version of the game. In it, you're fighting against this giant kraken. You're trying to kill it and maybe get some sort of treasure or something. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played it. But once again, very, very simple game. And then here, the best part about it is the miniatures. This is really why I backed this. Is for these miniatures, particularly actually of the divers. But let's look first. There's this kraken, which is a really nice model. Although I wish that they had done something with the base. I think that I kind of go back and forth on bases. Sometimes I think they should have things on them, and this feels a little weird that it doesn't, particularly since this is meant to be a static model. I mean, they have some nice tentacles that they come with that attack the player. Very nice details, nicely done. So yeah, but yeah, the best thing I think are the divers. That's really why I got them, and I actually got them because I wanted to prototype out a dungeon crawl that took place underwater, and I saw these figures and I'm like, well, it's a pretty good price. The game was relatively inexpensive. I think maybe about $30 or so. Although some of the character designs I'm not super keen with. Like, for example, if you're making a game with miniatures, don't make your guys upside down. That's just stupid. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this. I think this guy would have looked a lot better if he were in this configuration than upside down. And I've seen that lately in a few games. I'm not a big fan of it. I would rather everybody be in the proper standing orientation. Like this guy who has, for some reason, claws for hands. Anyway, so lots of cool characters. And then everything else is under here. Kind of, once you get past this container, it gets a little messy for my taste. Although it does come with this fun cardboard shark on stands. Maybe these stands should be on wheels so you can wheel them around. But the components are nice. The cards are good quality, and the board is nice and thick. I wish this were better organized here. This second layer, they could have, I think, done some other treatment. But the board itself is good, and it's got UV spot printing on it as well. You can kind of see it there in the shine, maybe. There you go. Anyway, so a quality production overall. This is a redo of another design. It was zombie related, the first one, and I didn't really have much interest in that, but like I said, it was the diver miniatures that made me want to buy this. And I'll probably still use them for that game design, I think. But there you go. This is Refuge Terror from the Deep. Some of the cards with some equipment on it. Different reusing some art. You know, it's expensive. And there you go. There's your look at this game. So, you know, this is just another game on my shelf that I'll share with you. I hope you enjoyed taking a closer, deeper dive at Refuge, Terror from the Deep.